Governor Greg Abbott has called lawmakers back to Austin starting July 18th for a special session of the legislature. Alana Rocha from the Texas Tribune here to go in depth on what we expect from that. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning.
We kind of suspected this might be happening, and he officially made the announcement yesterday, but he laid out a list of 20 items on the agenda. What does that say, those items on there, about his relationship with Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick and House Speaker Joe Straus?
A lot of the 19 items that he listed beyond the Sunset Bill are in line with what Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick outlined as his priorities. You know, the school choice measure for disabled students, you know, the bathroom bill, though Abbott never said the word bathroom. He talked about privacy for students. So different measures there did seem more in line with Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick in the Senate than Straus in the House.
You mentioned the Sunset Bill. For folks that don't know, this basically is a bill that keeps the Texas Medical Board running and you know, certifying doctors. Seems like something that should be passed just as a clerical measure. How did this end up in a special session? How was it not passed during the regular session?
Well, the sunset process, you know, every 12 years state agencies go under review, and then at the end of a session the bills are passed to, you know, modify and keep those agencies operating. Texas Medical Board was among those, and this became a political hostage. If you remember, during that final weekend there were dueling press conferences both on Friday night and Sunday night where the House and Senate were pointing fingers at each other for the House delaying, not sending over a fix, all this stuff. And then Patrick ultimately said, I want the property tax reform and the bathroom bill passed, threatening to hold that bill. The House passed versions but watered down. Senate rejected them, and then the bill didn't pass.
And now the Sunset Bill needs to be addressed before they can do anything else, correct?
Right. So it won't become another hostage on some issues. The other 19 items Abbott listed won't be taken up until that measure passes.
So the other big issue is this sort of idea of property tax reform and the notion that people should be able to vote if a municipality wants to raise property taxes, you know, over a certain amount. Right. Where do we stand on this? What are the chances, we think, of some sort of meaningful reform coming out of this special session?
Well, again, like I said, the House passed a watered-down version that wouldn't trigger elections for jurisdictions that want to raise property taxes beyond a certain level, beyond that threshold. They opted more for transparency. As property owners, we can see what factors into our property taxes more. You know, again, I mean, 19 items, there's really no clear vision as far as priorities, aside from just the 19 as a whole. So, you know, we'll see.
Also, the other issue that's kind of tied into this is the school finance issue. Can you kind of sort of give us an overview? Who are the players in this? Who wants what? Who is advocating for what? And perhaps maybe who do we think is going to be the winner in all of this?
Chairman Dan Huberty on the House side was really proud of the measure they passed out, you know, to address school finance, not only inject $1.5 billion into the system, but also simplify some of the formulas the state uses to allocate money to school districts. The Senate then tacked on the school choice measure for disabled students, and the bill was essentially dead. The House wanted to negotiate, but the Senate said no. Well, yeah, Senate said no go without it.
Just when you thought you were going to have a summer vacation, Alana Rocha, we now have a special session.
6 weeks to go, so we still have time.
Well, it would certainly be very interesting. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.